What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to Jonah. Shout out to Lil Bro Brighton. Am I saying your name right, G? I hope I am. I was gonna say Mr. Jackson, but it's Jack Man. What's up, y'all? We talking a little bit of basketball, a little bit of God, a little bit of life, you know. Cause I had to, I gotta get y'all basketball live. I'm a hooper. You see, I be hoop man. You see, I be barbecuing dudes on the court. You know what I'm saying? They scatter me out there. You feel me? But no, for real though. Where do I want to start at? Where do I want to start at? Uh, I used to be weak at basketball, and I actually started off playing football. I was a quarterback. I was a quarterback and a wide. I was a quarterback and cornerback. Yeah, yeah, and it was cold. It was cool, but I ain't want to do it no more. Okay, what's up? So yeah, feel free to ask me anything, y'all. Little bro say, speaking on God never gets old. Never gets old. You know what I'm saying? I love talking about God, so I had to just mix that in there because all glory to God, all praise to God, all day, 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Need some NBA talk here and there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got to talk some basketball because like I left football and I came to basketball. Uh, I've been hooping since I was 13. So like, man, I picked up basketball, bro, and I ain't tried no other sport, man. I love hooping, man. That's why y'all see me hoop all the time. Y'all might be like, why cause I love hooping, bro. And uh like, man, bro, that's since I was 13. I'm 34. And I feel like right now I could go with some of the best hoopers out here. I feel like I could go at some NBA players, fam. I'm not even lying to you, bro. I'm not saying I'm a Michael Jordan, like nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't saying that, but like, yeah, I'm very good with my offhand, fam. I could literally pull up a jumper with my offhand. Like everybody can't do that, bro. You know. And the crazy thing is, y'all want to know something crazy about my offhand? I started working on my offhand a few years back when I was in jail. Ain't that crazy? I was so skilled on the level that I was at in in the jail that I was locked up in that it was so easy, bro. I started working on my offhand. I started shooting with my left. I started laying it up with my left, and from then till now is why y'all would see me say things like, am I left-handed or am I know I'm not left-handed, but you can obviously see my skill set in the leveling is different, you feel me? It hit different. But I feel like I could go with some of the best when it come to hooping right now. Some of a lot of people favorites. Like I will be interested in playing people like I feel if they not better than me, they could be close to being better than me. Um, I'm a legit hooper. I don't like playing people that's not better than me. I don't want to match up with nobody that's not better than me. I don't want to. I don't even want to play nobody. It's like so. Like my skill is different from what a lot of people see when it come to hooping because I go into the game trying to see where I could work better at. You know what I'm saying? So if I lose, shout out to Lamar Peters. I'm gonna speak on the YouTube hoopers too, but shout out to Lamar Peters. It ain't really gonna affect me as a hooper. You know what I'm saying? First thing I'm gonna think is, okay, what did I do wrong? How can I get better so I could be a better, you know what I'm saying? So I could be a better hooper, you know what I'm saying? So you can get 15 on. Yeah, I can get, right now, I think I could at least get like a solid 10, yeah, like 10, 15 off the bench, you know what I'm saying? About 3 assists, about 4 rebounds, you know what I'm saying? Maybe about 2 turnovers, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the whole full stat sheet, maybe one block. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about a steal, but I've been working on my defense too. It just seemed like, man, over time, man, basketball changed, bro, for the worse. It's not the same no more, man. Even watching it is not the same, bro. I don't even watch basketball no more, bro. Realistically, I don't. But I feel like I can go at it. Y'all know who I would love to play though, for real. Like in a YouTube hooper community, I would love to play like Lamoon. I would love to play Moon. I don't know if y'all heard of him before. Um, and like I told y'all, I want to play people that I feel would be better than me. Um, because that's just how I get out. I want to get better, and I keep saying I want to play people that's better than me because that's really how I got to the skill set that I'm at now. I grew up getting cooked. Man, I done got dunked on, crossed, you name it, bro. Like cooked, back to back, cook session, just steady getting cooked over and over, year after year, bro. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, flight. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect though. Like I don't want people to feel like this video should go viral to tell people to come challenge me, but I'm just speaking being that I'm in a YouTube space, I'm on YouTube, I hoop. Who knows where I might end up hooping at? You know what I'm saying? But no, I wouldn't play flight. I wouldn't play like a flight. I wouldn't play certain people, just for the simple fact I look at basketball as a climbing thing where it's like I want to play you if I feel like you can beat me. I don't want to play you if I feel like, man, I'm finna play him and just like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, subscribe to the channel. Like, nah, I want to play you, and I want to say to myself, man, I gotta be on my game, cause bro might win. Or like, man, I can't take him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm putting nothing past nobody, but I mean, obviously, as a skill set person, you know how good you is. Straight up, bro. I mean, y'all got statistics in y'all culture just like us. Cause they try to say y'all can only shoot. They say we can't shoot. That's why you see me pulling from damn near half court. In them recent videos, I'm pulling up from half court because it's like, nah, bro, we can shoot too. You know what I'm saying? Just like nigga, you could probably dunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the white hoopers that could dunk and their skill set, bro. Better than a lot of black dudes. Come on now, look at and I don't even like the white thing of the, look at the cultures with uh hoopers, T Jazz, Cole, A Millie, Cole, like people, it ain't even like they made everything racist, didn't they? They made basketball racist. They put racism in everything, bro. But yeah, bro, one of my biggest reasons why I feel like I can go at it with a lot of the best is because I can shoot now, bro. Like I can shoot mid range, 3-pointer. You just pass me the ball. I'm gonna shoot. You know what I'm saying? Growing up hooping, man, I grew up in the '90s, so like hooping was a lot different than it is now. Um, I gained a lot of popularity in my city from hooping. Like I told you, and everybody else, I went to Simeon, went to high school with D Rose. So I was surrounded by hoopers, man. Like in my grammar school, I had got a tech for dunking. I used to dunk like crazy, y'all. Y'all wouldn't believe that. That's why when y'all see me dunking, like when I was trying to dunk in my video, I'm like, man, boy, I just had a flashback because I'm like, man, bro, back then, man, I'm talking about at Simeon in my grammar school, bro. I didn't know I didn't know how to dribble. I didn't know how to shoot. I didn't know how to do none of this, but bro, I knew how to dunk, and I'd dunk on you. That was me back then, bro, in grammar school and high school, bro. But I feel like now I'm at like that veteran season level where, like you say, I could finish. I ain't know how to lay up like that back then, bro. I ain't know how to fillet and I ain't know how to finish with my offhand. I ain't know how to do none of that stuff then. I could barely dribble back then, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Um, so I just kept working, bro. I kept working, man. I still keep working because, like I said, like it ain't never. One thing I like about basketball is like I feel like I'm never at that level of like, all right, I don't need to practice no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always going out there like I just started hooping. Like man, all right, let me work on my shot. Let me work on my midi. Let me work on my right hand layup. Let me work on my left hand layup. You know what I'm saying? Like let me do that. You know what I'm saying to get better. Um, and I was surrounded by hoopers, fam. A lot of my friends, my old homies. You know what I'm saying? We had a nice little squad. We was going around the hoods, playing other hoods. And you know how you in different hoods, you got them certain people that was known to be the best out that certain hood. I was one of those people where like I wasn't the best from my hood because man, I had some dogs in my hood too, bro. I had some beasts in my hood, man. And man, it's like playing around good people. I feel like that's what y'all see now on my channel. I've played around good people my whole life, from 13 to now. Like from grammar school, I've played around. I grew up around hoopers. Hoopers in my hood. It was a lot of guys that was better than me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then obviously high school. Like I said, I seen D Rose, and it was so many other guys surrounding him that was just cold. That wasn't even on the team, bro. They wasn't even on the team, bro. And they was cold, bro. Like my friends from the people, the guys that I was friends with, we had a little starting little five. We was cold too. We was playing the seniors and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like so hooping, man. It just became, it just really became a part of me for real, man. I ain't gonna lie. And I escaped a lot of my trauma hooping too. You know what I'm saying? God saved my life hooping. He put me on the court. He was like, nah, go hoop, man. You know what I'm saying? Get in the games. Gotta yam it so they know you serious. Oh, yeah, yeah, man. I got a tech. That's how I got into Simeon. I got a tech for dunking in grammar school. And that's how I got into Simeon, you feel what I'm saying? And then, yeah, just seeing Rose hoop, man. I ain't gonna say see him hoop, because I was still, in high school, I was still like, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, man. I wasn't really all the way there. I was still living in sin. I was still trying to be, um, I guess you could say a thug. I was trying to be whatever. I was getting a little bit of popularity or whatever, man. I ain't really like it though, cause I had trauma back at home that I was facing. So, um, I wasn't really myself around that time. And I had potential, bro. Coach Rob, man, shout out to him, bro. Like he used to tell me all the time, like, man, he used to be like, Lou, man, come on, man. I need you to play for this AAU team. I need you. He used to every time he seen me, bro, and it seemed like he always seen me before I ditched high school. Before I ditched, he'd catch me. Hey, where you going? I'm like, man, you already know you need to stop playing, man, and come on, man. I know you ain't make the team. But like I could use you on this AAU team or whatever. And I just didn't do it. A lot of my friends was hooping. Um, it was so cool. It was so cool. Cause I had friends that went to the high schools that we was playing. So like when I was playing them, I mean when they were playing, for example, Finger, I had a lot of friends that went there. And when they played Simeon, I would go to the games. Like I still hung with the team though. I still hung with the team though. Like I still be, pulling up on their games and talking to them. Like they was my friends. So I just was bad. I was still trying to shoot dice. Um, I was smoking weed. I was, ditching, trying to get the chicks or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really focused like that. But I tried to play in college. I tried to play for Kennedy King, but it ain't work out. You know what I'm saying? I came too early It was either I came too early or I came at mid-season, one or the other. And then I tried out for another college. Who was that? Olive Harvey. And they was telling me like, "Oh, you good? I made the team," but they was like, "But you gotta sit this season out, and you could play next season." I left that college, man, and I was like, "Man, whatever." So, what y'all see on the YouTube right now? First of all, we got to give a shout out to Danny TV, my wife, because if she wouldn't have never said nothing to me, I would have been doing what y'all see right now for no reason. Just you know what I'm saying, just doing it. I wouldn't have did it for no I was just would have just been hooping, man. You know what I'm saying? But she was telling me I should make a channel and all that. So that's why I'm right here on here. That's why y'all able to see me hoop. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I wasn't never really finna. I wasn't gonna come on here and make no. I wasn't never thinking about making no social media to hoop. You just would have found out I would have hooped by just probably ended up in the same gym as me and like, oh, bro, cold. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I tried to play in college. It just, I don't know. Save you from the weird stuff that goes on in the. Yeah, that too though. I can say a lot of things like, for example, with high school, favoritism. Favoritism was being played. So being that favoritism was being played, I ain't really, I ain't really care. I didn't really care for like trying to outshine the other players. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't care if I made it and had to earn my keep. Like I had to, like, you know what I'm saying though, y'all. Like I didn't care for that. I was like, man, I don't care about this like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I like hooping, but I was more fascinated with leaving school, going to hoop at the court outside, than to play on the team and everybody get cheering and I got it on the basketball jacket. I ain't really care for none of that stuff, man. I just wanted to hoop. That's how I am now. So my passion just became stronger and stronger and stronger. You know what I'm saying? For hooping, what's the word, bro? Shoot them out there. Any questions y'all got about hooping, man? I'm here. We chopping it up tonight. Cause I wanted to kind of talk to y'all about the YouTube community, the basketball community. I see the 1v1 scene growing. I see, the basketball scene growing on YouTube. I mean, it's a lot going on in the NBA as well. We could talk about that. Um, yeah, man, I'm all ears. Cause I feel like, man, I ain't gonna, like I said, man, I feel like I could fry some guys out here, bro. I feel like, cause the thing is, y'all ain't never really seen me like. I don't have too many. I don't got too many matchups where, like, on my channel. Except for with my homie TJ, I got that up there. Y'all can look at that video. He pretty cold. Y'all see him play. Y'all go with my videos. Y'all see him play. He pretty cold. He probably one of the best. Slightly edge him over me though, only cause like, bro, he got it, and he'll tell y'all I'm better than him though. I ain't talked to him in a minute. We kind of like went our separate ways in life. He doing him. God bless him. Sometimes when God remove people from your life, it ain't like y'all into it. It's just like they gotta live their life and you live your life. You know what I'm saying? That's how that is. But okay. Special ed, okay, for sure, man. God bless you, special ed, Alvin. Hopefully you can specialize in ed, bro. How you feel about Doc Rivers? I don't really know like what you mean by that, little bro. Like I don't know what happened. I think I heard about something that happened, but I'm not too big on. So I'll say this. I did ask me about the NBA, but I haven't watched the NBA in the last 2 years. I had stopped watching it. I ain't gonna lie. It is too soft for me. You know what I'm saying? It's too soft for me. With the same height, I'm trying to hoop with you, big bro. We the same height. Oh, you the same height, 6'2", bro? That's what's up, bro. We could definitely run it, but I wanted to let you know, like, when we get on that court, you ain't my little brother no more. I'm finna make you I'm gonna make you cook me, or I'm gonna cook you. That's how it's supposed to go in basketball. And a lot of people, they killed that drive. It's no longer, or they'll end up getting into it or something like that. But we supposed to make each other better. And how I'm gonna make you better if I'm just nicely laying up on you and I'm nicely, no, bro. I want you to be able to take the whooping that I give you and go give it to somebody else and make them better. Or I'm gonna take the whooping you give me and I'm gonna go give it to somebody else. Or I'm gonna try to play you again. Or you know what I'm saying? That's how it's steel sharpens steel. People too friendly now in the basketball community. Ain't nobody really out here trying to really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They too cool. They too nice. Like just cause we homies don't mean we can't spar it out to the highest level, bro. How are we gonna get better? You know what I'm saying? Almost 6'1", and honestly, I stress about my height a lot, bro. I'm hoping to get around. I'm hoping to get around 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". Dr. recently said I wasn't done growing. Yeah, you ain't done growing, bro. How old is you? I think you about what, 16, 17, bro? You ain't done growing. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. My wife was just talking about some, am I still growing? I think I'm probably like 6'3", bro, and I'm 34. I thought I was done growing, bro. I think I'm still growing, fam. So all I can say to you, little bro, is like one thing I learned that I wish I would have learned back then, because back then I could only dunk. I didn't know how to. Let me take this off. I'm getting a little hot in here. Back then I only knew how to dunk. Um, the biggest thing you want to learn how to do, no matter what height you is you want to learn how to dribble. Master the art of dribbling right now, as soon as possible. Hurry up, start working now. Because once you learn how to dribble, now you learn how to move around. And then work on your shot from inside out. That's why you see people like Nate Robinson, and you see people in the league that's way shorter than all of us. Because it sounds like all of us 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? And bro, like I said, look at me now, left hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, work on your left hand. You got to be more unpredictable on the court, because predictable will never win. Predictable hoopers never really go nowhere. And yes, I want to be a basketball coach slash trainer. I gotta drop some more content on my channel, y'all. I say that all the time and I don't do it. Ain't that crazy? Stay unpredictable. Work on the part of your game that you didn't even know that you should work on. And trust me, whether you 6'2" or 6'5", bro, you gonna be like, all right, bet. All right. Anybody talking about anything else, man? I'm not. Obviously, I'm not gonna respond to you. And I find myself measuring heights with almost everyone I meet. Right. It is. Is it really that big of a deal? Or I should end up in between 6'2", 6'4", what the doctor said? Nah, bro, it don't matter. Shout out to my homie Angelo. My homie Angelo, we used to spar a lot. Um, he done dunked on me about 20 times, bro, like 6'7". And I ain't talking about like 6'7". Nah, but for real though. Like bro, he tall. So we used to spar like 24/7, bro. And picture me, 6'1", 6'2", bro, trying to score on this man in a one-on-one. Let alone we was having dunking contests. Like I think I dunked on him probably like barely once, and it was a sneak dunk. Like I tried to catch him, you know what I'm saying? I caught him, but I used to spar with him, man. So my knowledge to you would be, work on your game outside of your height, because no matter how tall you is, bro, you gotta have what people lack. And right now in this age, you could dominate the game if you have a few things that I'm gonna tell you right now that's gonna help your game. Stay unpredictable and keep your effort 100% on both ends. Effort is probably the biggest thing that's being slept on right now, because a lot of people, they just want to do hezzy. They want a hezzy, and they want a hezzy in three. They want a hezzy sidestep, a layup. They want to head my point is they working on offense. They ain't worrying about no defense. And they ain't even putting that much effort in on offense. They just trying to see if they can cross you. But You think about the greatest plays, you think about the greatest players. It wasn't about they little hang crossover. A lot of the greatest plays was just a simple between the legs, one dribble, pull up, and he hit the game winning shot. Think about MJ. What did he do? Pump fake, you know what I'm saying? Like double clutch. He wasn't no spectacular player. He got the job done. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. It's hoop time on the court, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's hoop time on the court. Then after that, it's over with. Yeah, they soft these days, bro. I don't know what's going on with the game, but one thing about me, like a lot of people, they are skilled. They favorite hooper. Yeah, man, such and such my top five. Once I noticed that your top five, they don't play both sides of the basketball, they not in my top five. I wouldn't. I don't just skill a person off an offensive game. If you can score, that's fine. Everybody can score, fam. Could you play defense? Could you stop that person? How many times could you stop him? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be too cool for effort. You know, that's why the game dying. You 15? Oh, good. You straight, bro. Trust me. You good, bro. Huh? You straight? Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, yeah, just holler at the wifey real quick. All right, let's get it. What bro say? You just hit a growth spurt at 26, put on 20 pounds, and grew an inch. I'm telling you, you hear what little bro just said? You gonna get bigger, bro. Trust me. Don't even worry about it. What you gotta worry about, what I would suggest now is working on them areas in your game that you normally don't work on. Just try it. And it's gonna be difficult, right? For example, how did I get good with my left hand? Because I started doing everything with my left hand. I started doing everything with my left hand. Brushing my teeth with my left hand. Grab it, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, you just want to start in smaller increments and work on your game in areas. Like, if you wasn't a dribbler, walk around the house with the ball. And even if you ain't got the ball, like, act like you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many different ways you can work on your game. But you definitely got to be good up here. It got to be fun. It got to be fun, bro. Don't look at it like a mission to get taller, to dominate everybody. Look at it as a fun, learning, and growing thing, because that's all it is, bro. It's not about being 7 feet like Wimby. Cause look at him, he really can't do much. You know what I'm saying? He decent, but like, come on now, he can't beat Kyrie 1-on-1. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't, you know what I'm saying though? He too big and slow. So it's like you don't want to be too tall anyway, but it don't matter like what your height is. Their next move before they do them, yeah, and that's how you want to learn the game. And I can give you some more advice. Keep watching the game. The more you keep watching the game, is the more you're gonna pick up from the game, and you're gonna be able to call out people. I could do the same thing that you said Kobe was doing. A lot of people could do it. I just seen B. Ellis doing it on a live on a On the cause I rocks with the ABC crew, man. Him, Morcell and A Millie, I'll be watching them a lot, commentating and stuff like that. I got them over a lot of YouTube hoopers too. But he called out a whole play before it happened. Like when you get up here with it, it become easy. You know, BL is he a coach? Yeah, yeah. Yep, work on that defense and stay up with it. You feel what I'm saying? What y'all laughing at? Ain't nothing funny. Okay. You say, how do I be unpredictable, just changing everything up every play? Yeah, you got to be random. You got to be random, fam. You got to be random. Give me 1 second, y'all. You got to be random, fam. Like literal random, bro. Unpredictable. So, oh, here I come, y'all. How? I don't know, bro. I got time. We gonna keep rocking. And I put on stopping. All right. We're gonna set this up right here. We're gonna set this up right here. Get him up there. Um, no. I just got this fresh out the what's the name? My bad, y'all. I'm trying to get back situated. Take y'all time commenting. I'm really looking at all y'all comments on your time. So yeah, how you be unpredictable is like you think and you say, all right, if I go through the legs between here, I'm just finna go that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, cause I know they think I'm gonna go this way. You know what I'm saying? Try it. It's like trying new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Dirk, a little step back is all you need. Yeah, create a little separation. You know what I'm saying? Create a little separation. I used to teach kids how to train. I had a young man I was teaching. I was training him for some time. I was getting a little, making a little couple dollars. I do look forward to that being one of my things where I could either teach my kids or, teach younger kids. Or maybe even when I get successful enough to have my own court, I could train bro. You know what I'm saying? Um, that ain't my ideal thing. I would personally just like to put content out to teach y'all and show y'all. Cause I feel like teaching basketball is one thing, but showing hoopers as you teach them, like, look, see, watch this move, it's effective, and you show them in real time. I think it's a lot easier for them to pick up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll teach kids. I'll teach whoever want to learn, and I learn too. Cause I ain't. You know what I'm saying? For real, people can drop 30, then get 60 dropped on their head. I'm telling you, boy. That's why I'm like, you can score all day and get tall to dunk or whatever, but like, get your defense on tack because and get ready for the big moments. If you want to go to the NBA, fam, you might have to talk to an NBA trainer. I just know I got a passion for it. So when I hoop, when y'all see me hooping, I'm just hooping, bro. I'm not hooping to go nowhere. I'm hooping to just be able to say, all right, well, I see you've been working on that. You're getting a lot better and on this and that. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, bro. For real, for real. That's how you gotta be with it, bro. That's how you gotta be with it, bro. Straight up. Straight up. I'm getting down to the bottom of the comments now, y'all. I don't really work on my defense much. Me either, bro. Me either, bro. Trust me. So I be kind of excited when people be asking me to play them because I be looking like whether you better than me or not. I accept challenges. Y'all see on my channel, I'm playing people that obviously ain't got the same skill set, but I'll still like don't put nothing past them if I do. You know what I'm saying? Even a flight or anybody, you know what I'm saying? But I've been working on my defense. Like I'm like, man, I've been trying to really learn how to stay down and just, kind of follow them. You know what I'm saying? I think the biggest thing that I'm working on is like kind of shadowing the player. I feel like once you shadow the player, they go to the right, you go to like you shadow them, and it kind of be easier to try to keep up with them, and then you can't be afraid to get crossed. See, a lot of people, the game changed because a lot of people too cool, so they go out and they play defense and they like, well, they go like this, like it ain't a lot of the effort died with the game. That's why I don't really watch a lot of people who because they ain't got no type of effort. Put that effort in, bro. Don't be afraid to get crossed. Don't be afraid to get dunked on. Don't be afraid to get your shot blocked. Don't be afraid because how you gonna get better if you ain't getting cooked and fried, bro? You get what I'm saying? Getting fried like some pork chops. You know what I'm saying? You ambidextrous, okay. Looking like a struck match. Looking like a struck match is crazy, bro. A struck match, though. All right, I ain't gonna do that. We talking about basketball. Defense will make you stand out. Listen to Lil Bro. Listen to Lil Bro, man. That's my little brother, fam. Defense gonna separate you from anybody that you playing. I'm telling you, bro. I played dudes that had this much of an offensive game, fam. And you know why I'ma always remember them? Because they kept stealing the ball from me. I had better handles and all that, bro. I crossed them and everything, but guess what? They ended up stealing the ball from me. They ended up blocking a shot. They ended up getting like everybody can't steal the ball from me, fam. So like, you know what I'm saying? You become separated. Defense is a lost art. Defense is a lost art now, bro. People not playing defense no more, man. Too damn cool. They got too much swag. This nigga got too much swag to play defense now, y'all. It's sad. Game has now changed. You know it changed when they got too much swag to play defense though, man. That's sick. How you got too much swag to play a part of the game? Like defense is a part of the game, man. Like people literally, they don't want to get crossed. The girl out there watching them, they don't want to get talked about. They too cool. They too good. You know what I'm saying? They too good. They looking like, man, I ain't about to get embarrassed. Get embarrassed, bro. Make humiliate. The best thing that'll help you with hooping in life, you gotta make humiliation your best friend, man. Get humiliated, get embarrassed, man. It's gonna create a beast in you. You gonna be out there, they gonna be like, why he playing like he got embarrassed? Or why he playing like he don't care about getting embarrassed? You know what I'm saying? There's two different types of hoopers out here. Well, it's a lot of different ones. But to me, if you're afraid to get embarrassed, don't play me. Cause I ain't afraid to get embarrassed. I ain't afraid to lose. I'm not afraid to, you know what I'm saying? Be outshined, bro. I'm not afraid, bro. I'm not afraid to take the stand. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I was thinking of that Eminem song. Kyrie, one of my favorites, bro. It's so cold. Nasty handles. Y'all want to know how my handles got so cold? Y'all want to know how my layups got so cold? Fam, I watch Kyrie 24/7, fam. I watch Kyrie, and I got to give props to dude. My homie TJ. Y'all got to look on my channel. My homie TJ is tough, bro. He better than a lot of these TNC niggas, he better than a lot of niggas that I've played, bro. Gotta be like top 3, one of the best hoopers I played. Nigga named TJ, fam. Look at my videos, bro. Like, he helped my defense a lot. Nigga used to cross me all the time. I didn't get a lot of our 1v1s. I think I got a 1v1 of me and him. We did 3 spots. And you could just tell the way he dribbled, fam. It's different, fam. So, but I watch a lot of film. A lot of film. I don't care about the double tapping on the screen, bro. I'm blessed, though. Dex, I do want you to know me, bro, because you my dog, bro. I don't care about no double tapping. I don't want to go viral, bro. I don't care about subscribers and likes, bro. I promise you I don't. And being that we rocking out and you my dog, I want you to know me, bro. Like, I don't care about this stuff, bro. I will delete my page. If they make my page viral, fam, I will delete it and start a whole new one. I don't want to be. If it happened, it happened though. Like, I'm gonna be real. If it happened, it happened, but that ain't what I'm aiming for. I don't care if you. People be liking the stream, they be having hate towards you. Don't like my people, don't even like you. They like your stream and subscribe, and they don't even like you. They hate you. He said, I'm good. I'll tell you. I used to play, man, bro used to play literally 24/7. 24/7. Playing one-on-one against him. It's so funny, right? Cause playing one-on-one against TJ, right, bro? And then going to play somebody who dribble like 10 times slower than him, they be looking like him. It's like he can call all my moves. I'm talking about this man dribbling 90 miles per hour. Like, if you ain't dribbling 90 miles per hour, you might not be able to get past me. I ain't gonna lie. Let's be honest. This nigga crossed me 170,000 times. You know what I'm saying? And like, you just can't be afraid, man. You can't be afraid, bro. You can't be afraid to get cooked when it come down to this. When it come down to this sport. One thing that's crazy about the game that I see, it's like a lot of NBA players are starting to play YouTube hoopers or whatever the case. And I just feel like a lot of YouTube hoopers need to chill out, man. Y'all can't, like, now I see Isaiah Thomas, he said he gonna pop out and get on here. I can't wait to see that. But like, I ain't gonna lie, he just gonna be having fun with y'all YouTube hoopers, cause like, you ain't finna. I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm not finna challenge no NBA player, man. If he wanna play me though, and he call me out or something like that, I end up in a certain area and he wanna play, or I end up playing, cool. But I'm not finna get on here like, yeah, NBA players can get this work. I'm not finna say that. Them dudes got a whole nother level of like skill set, bro. Like, they got a whole nother, like, you ain't beating them. And if you do get lucky and beat them, I guarantee you won't run it back. I guarantee you will not run it back. A lot of guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, because shout out to my homie Damo. He fried me, I think, like 3 games straight, bro. I don't know if I got that up there. I think that film is up there. Bro fried me like 3 games straight, fam. Like, just kept frying me. One thing that I've determined with a lot of skill set people is if you could do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you beat him that game, but do it again. Right now. In real time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get a win and they run and they can't do it again. They know they can't do it again. So they be like, nah, I'm the best ever. I'm the most ruthless and vicious. No, you're not. Like, a lot of people be claiming they #1 player on the on YouTube. Like, Lil Bro, who your favorite? Who you got for #1 out of YouTube hoopers? We talking Ballers Life. We talking everybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of hard for me because I'm gonna tell you why. Because the scene is so different now, with it being like when we not talking about guys like Marcellus Howard. You feel what I'm saying? We not talking about guys like A. Millie, B. Ellis. We not talking about guys like Devin the Lab no more. Like it seemed like they ranking just over with. I don't know if it's because people think that they can't hoop no more, but being unk status, I'm 34. I just feel like my rankings would start there. Like I wouldn't rank like the Nas's and the Ness. I wouldn't rank the new players. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a whole different generation. Like our generation, like this much of a gap. So it's like when I be hearing people say like, "Oh, well, Nas #1 on the scene," I'm like, yeah, for his generation. You know what I'm saying? Just like when they talk about LeBron and Mike, like you got to look at the generations that they are part of. Yeah, for their generation, but if we talking about all time, you forgetting so many good hoopers. You know what I'm saying? So many great hoopers. Like I said, like Sale. Bro was playing against NBA. Bro has pro runs with NBA players, bro. Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? These guys, like, it's so many. I wish I started to kind of bring some notes to this stream because I don't want to forget a lot of people that be getting forgotten when it comes to this hooping stuff for real. Just because generations and times is changing. You know what I'm saying? Cash Nasty, he pretty good though. I ain't gonna lie. I could honestly say Cash Nasty he slept on. I'm not gonna lie because he used to be trash. I'm gonna be honest with you. But one thing I salute about Bro Game is like he really slept on because you possibly would think like, man, I could cook him, but he could hoop. I get him that. It's so many, bro. It's so many hoopers on YouTube. Definitely used to be straight hot garbage, fam. Not gonna lie. It's so many though, bro. I'm talking about I can't even think right now. It's too many hoopers on YouTube, man. You will mention your top five and then see a video the next day and be like, damn, I forget all about him. See, I ain't gonna lie, I'll take y'all back to And1. Y'all grew up with And1. A lot of y'all don't know about And1, man. And1, half man, half amazing, hot sauce, AO. A lot of these guys was just animals on that court. And I'm talking about they wasn't even, it was like a recreational play. You know what I'm saying? But I salute every brother out there that's hooping on YouTube, bro. Like I don't care what your skill set is. I salute you brothers worldwide out there. I don't want y'all to try to act like I'm just the best of the best, because obviously you see I'm in this for a passion. But it's just certain people just stand out to me. Uh One person that stand out to me for real, even though he just lost to Zay, is Lamar Peters, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why he stand out. He said something that genuinely I live by. Like School, another person. Like I look at these guys game and I admire it, especially Lamar Peters, because he said something that mattered. He said a lot of these dudes, they want to hoop and they just want to win. It hit different. A lot of people don't need that line flew over so many people's head. It flew over so many people's head worldwide that they picking out everything else he said. He said, man, he said a lot of these guys they hoop, man, they just want to win. They don't care about like perfecting the craft. They don't care about, and it's not his exact words. You could watch it to see. I think that was a face off with him and Zay. You could watch it to see exactly what he said, word for word. But I just salute that mindset because that's what's dying in the culture. Everybody want to win. Everybody want to win. And I'm not saying you should want to lose. Like, don't go in the game want to lose, but if you want to challenge yourself, shouldn't you want to lose though? For real, for real. That's crazy. Ain't it? Now I'm thinking this in real time though. I wasn't finna say that, but shouldn't you want to lose though? You want to get a challenge. You want to be challenged. You know. So so many words. You gotta hoop with a passion, bro. Like I don't know. I guess guys now they don't understand what he said. And they try to clown people for losing the game of basketball. But bro, there's no way you truly believe that you're untouchable. And I feel like this one thing about people that separate them. Have confidence in your game, but have confidence in your game to understand the game. Have confidence in your game to understand the game of basketball. You can't be sitting out here. That's just like in real life. You can't be sitting out here thinking you untouchable. And nobody will never be me. I'm number one. I'm beating everybody. Worldwide. Anybody. Have confidence in yourself and be realistic with your confidence. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to win all the time, because you ain't gonna win. And then what you gonna say? You gonna give up on basketball when you lose, or if you lose 2, 3 times in a row, you gonna just quit basketball? It kind of make me not like the culture, the YouTube basketball scenes, because that is how it is, and it's crazy because a lot of guys expose themselves after Lamar Peter said that. They just want to win, and you could just see it, because they just want to win. They just want some money. They ain't really trying to. They don't care about really the passion of hooping, or doing it for the sport. See, they hoop for money now. They don't hoop for passion anymore. That's why I wouldn't mind never being a part of nothing, because I'm not finna play for. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even want to play for no money. I do want to get paid. But I wouldn't want to be like a person. I would never be a person. I mean, what I'm trying to say is I would never be a person that is playing and doing this for money. I ain't doing this for money. I'm doing it because it's my passion. So you could never clown me and be like, I just cooked him. Because I'm going to go online. I'm going to come on here right after I lose and say, bro, cook me. Then you're going to be like, why I can't embarrass him? It's because humiliation is my best friend. I'm happy you cooked me, because I'm finna work on my game so good that if we ever play again, I'm gonna cook you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it goes in hand with life. You gonna have some losses, man. Yeah, them losses gonna help you become better though. Yeah, bro. Straight up, bro. Because I blended them together, bro. Because I often say together. I blended them together, bro. I hoop to get better, and it's fun to get better, bro. It's so fun to the point where, bro, I'm talking about I'll be sitting in here still working on stuff while I'm in the crib. Still just like, man, you know what? Because basketball is mental, bro. A lot of people think that, unfortunately, we would think that we gotta dribble faster. We gotta move. We gotta work on that. You gotta work on your behind the back. You gotta work on it. Bro, you really want to work on your mind with basketball. A lot of people lose in basketball because their minds is tore up. They don't know how to think. They get to that highest degree in the game, and then they just have a brain fart. They don't know what to do. Yeah. He's shaking his head because he like, man, I ain't give you the gift or a talent to get paid to do it, fam. That ain't what it's about, bro. You supposed to do this for the love. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. And I ain't saying be broke and not take care of your family if this how you getting paid to living. No. By any means, bro, make your money, but you can still have a passion for something and make money. You can still have a passion, bro, and make money, bro. Like, it ain't like you gotta take your drive out of it. Be like, yeah, man, I ain't hooping no more because, man, I ain't getting paid. Or I ain't finna hoop like that because you only got 5,000 and I'm trying to play for 15,000. It's like, bro, just play. Just hoop. Back then, it wasn't about playing for no money. Even though if somebody put that bread up, you definitely gonna play. But back then, bro, if you beat me, you was known to be better than me. Simple as that. It wasn't because even if you played for money, it's like still. I just played you for money because I need some money instead of asking for it. We're gonna gamble on this court. You know what I'm saying? Like, but playing for money back then wasn't even nothing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We was hooping strictly for the simple fact, like man, I like hooping. You like hooping? All right, let's see who can do it better than one another. And then you will realize after the game, like, man, I actually got better. Bro made me play even harder than I thought I would have played because he just as good as I am. You know what I'm saying? For the first time, I'm starting to realize it's a lot of wise hoopers. You good? The hell? It's a lot of wise hoopers like Jaylen Brown. He's very salute to that brother, straight up. He's a very wise brother, man. I do honor the wisdom in brothers like Jaden. What's his name again? Ivy. I admire the wisdom in these brothers, man. I admire wisdom in anybody, to be honest, because it take a lot to get a certain amount of money and to understand that you gotta humble yourself, man. You could lose that money and you could lose this stuff, and bro, you could just be another person. You know what I'm saying? So I admire those who do have that platform, whatever the case, and they have wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure, bro. I know. I've been doing this. And like, being that I've been doing this for so long, bro, it's crazy how good I am at it to the point where, bro, I'm ready. I would love to be a coach. I would love to be a basketball coach. I'm not gonna lie to you. On a game without being scared of getting a gun pulled out on you if you win. Yeah, man. Back then, yeah. You was good, man. Back then. You was straight. It ain't matter back then. You didn't have to worry about fighting and all that. Well, no, I take that back. You was fighting back then. Okay, I burnt that one a little bit. Burnt that a little bit. We're gonna put that one back over there. Yeah, man, basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way it dribble up and line the court. Yeah, man, but I had to make a hooping live, man, because I had some experiences, man. I had some experiences that I can only tell y'all about right here. Other than that, nobody would know. Nobody would know. They're gonna know. No one's gonna know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna know. Now. And it all was fun. It's all fun, man. And then I would suggest people have a passion for something. Have a passion for something that you won't need. Like, one thing about basketball I love is if the internet shut down, I'm still gonna be good. I'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna be bored out my mind. You know, growing up in the 90s, we had to pick up things like basketball and stuff like that. Because, you know, video games and all that stuff wasn't out. Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. I would love to be a basketball coach, bro. And just pass that talent down. And just do it like that. If you look on my channel, go to my oldest videos. My oldest son, I was training him. He got, and I'm talking about he on my shorts right now. My oldest video, he all in that. Like, I really got that game, bro, and I don't brag about it a lot, but I love to play. I love to spar with some of the good hoopers out here, man, in the YouTube community for fun, bro. Like I don't keep your money. You can pay me though, that'd be cool, but for fun, bro, it'd be for fun. But I'm cool with my little lane that I'm in now, with just practicing and staying to myself and my little platform, and I'm cool with that, man. Because you know, when you get God in your life, you don't really care about nothing else. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even care about basketball, to be real with you, because like I can't hoop my way to heaven. You know what I'm saying? But as I'm here, yeah, I like doing it. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I got a passion. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't have this if God didn't give it to me. God gave me the talent to even be able to do this. You know, I didn't get it to myself. I put the work in practicing, but God gave me this. I'm gonna learn ball, but they gonna learn about God. Yeah, I'm gonna teach them all that. I'm gonna teach them about God, because God is overall. He over basketball. He over football. God over everything. And until people understand it, you know, they gonna be lost, bro. You ain't gonna be able to hoop if you ain't got God. You gonna need God to hoop too. I know people probably be like, man, I don't need God for everything. You're gonna need God to hoop too, bro. Yeah, he's gonna help you hoop, man. Yep. What you mean he gonna help you hoop, bro? God is spiritual. That's what y'all thought. You thought I was saying he gonna be out there on the court in the flesh playing with you? No. But you gonna need him though. You're gonna need him. You're gonna need God, for sure. You're gonna need God with everything you're doing. I don't care what you're doing. If you're playing soccer, you're gonna need God. Right? It don't matter. You better give an honor to God, who the head of your life. You know what I'm saying? We nothing without God. It starts there. It starts there. Let's start there. It hit different. You need God in everything that you do. So prayers to Jaden Ivy, man. I don't feel like we should judge people in a sense of, um, embarrassing them. But if you telling somebody right from wrong, I don't see nothing about telling nobody right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was listening to somebody earlier. Uh, I was listening to somebody earlier. Like, it ain't nobody out here that's not sinning all day. And if so, let me spend 24 hours with you to see if you sinning. And I'm looking like, who are you to live with somebody and judge if they sinning or not? You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm like, that's a lie. Come live with me, bro. I used to be on the streets, like acting like a thug, shooting dice and like smoking weed and you know what I'm saying? I got a testimony from the Chicago trenches, fam. You can't tell me I'm not sinning, bro. I don't smoke weed. I don't drink. I don't hang out. I don't. How you gonna tell me I'm not sinning? I let my sins go, and I picked up God. So it's a lot of deceiving still going on out here. Even with the situation with Ivy, don't get thrown off from the mission, because the internet. See, this is not just the internet. This is America online. So if you think about the corruption in the world, you got to think about it being online. Not only is you going outside and your job might be corrupted, or somebody at your workspace might be corrupt, but America is online. So you gotta be more careful with that. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is not for what's right. This internet wasn't created for God fearing people. The NBA wasn't created for God fearing people. A lot of this stuff wasn't made for God. It just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what God made. Everybody know what God do. God, he's overall, bro. He don't got. You can't compare him to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. He didn't. He didn't, bro. He didn't say nothing wrong, bro. And most of the time, you ain't gonna really have to say nothing wrong. When you believe in God, bro, you ain't really gonna have to say nothing at all. People might just be able to tell you believe in God and just dislike you from that. I'm going through it right now. People that don't like me, I ain't never disrespect what they do or nothing. They just don't like me for the simple fact, just because I believe in God, bro. I ain't even did nothing to him. I was selling weed and carrying a gun, so I didn't get robbed. I'm just saying. Come on now. I was carrying guns on the bus, looking stupid. Back then, bro, thinking it was cool. I wanted to look like a tough guy, going to jail, catching felony after felony, bro. Steady catching felonies, going to jail. Because I thought the girls wanted a tough guy. But I'm like, damn, how am I gonna get a girl if I'm in jail around a bunch of niggas catching cases? Something wrong right now. This ain't right. I want to be a street nigga, but these niggas dying and going to jail. Do I gotta die and be a street nigga? Can't I be a street nigga and just get away with everything? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me God won't wash away your sins, man. You crazy? Almost if you gotta live in sin, it's some type of sin you must be doing. No, it ain't. You just want to make an excuse for sin. That's all. You can't live in sin. You're not gonna live in sin when you put God. When you renew your mind with Christ, bro. You ain't living in no sin, bro. Ain't no sin you can see. You know what I'm saying? Who was we thinking we was gangsters, putting our life at risk to either go to jail or die? Don't make sense, man. Don't make no type of sense at all, man. At all, bro. Misguided, misled, and we thought being a gangster was cool. We sat here and was so done, and the brothers in Chicago still, we sat here and really thought it was cool to either die or go to jail. We really thought that was cool, didn't we? We thought it was. I sat there and refused to play basketball because I felt like I was too cool. And I'm like, nah, I'm finna go smoke some weed. I'm finna ditch school. Cause they over here, man. I wanna go over to bro house cause they got a little female over here or whatever. We finna run her. Just misled to the T, bro. Just don't know what the hell. I don't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a girl when I'm around a bunch of dudes. I'm just saying, like, I'm locked up now. I thought I was doing this for the you know what I'm saying? I'm locked up now. Yeah. She come out free me. They come to visit me. I'm seeing her for 2 minutes, and now I'm just looking stupid. I don't want to, man. I done been in jail, fam. I spent my 19th birthday in jail, fam. Ain't nobody finna make me go back, bro. That's a nightmare that, you know, I don't have nightmares or anything no more. Because when you repent and you turn your life over to God, bro, you really got to detail repent and really stop living in sin in every which way. You can stop living in sin, bro. It's not hard to stop living in sin. You have to, what they say Paul was doing, you have to treat your flesh like an outside person. That's how you do it. You that's how you treat it. You treat it like it ain't a part of you. You know it's a part of you. And don't let that go over y'all heads. You gotta let that soak, let it sink in. Embrace. But yeah, bro, you could change your life around, bro, and look at stuff differently and feel differently about stuff. But I don't want people to be deceived by these industry plants, man. We don't know what these people agendas is behind what they doing and what they saying. So I want people to be careful and understand that only God can truly determine on whether a person is right or not. We can judge. Yes, we can, especially if we one with God. We can judge. The righteous can judge. So don't think you can't judge nobody. That's why if you tell somebody they wrong or not and you living right, you're not wrong for telling them that. But you don't, like, this is the great deception. You do not want to be uh deceived out here. Oh, what's up, bro? Just me and you up in here anyway. Somebody else in here, but they probably nervous to say something. I'm good, though, bro. What's up with you? Actually doing this last of this little cleanup. Religion. Oh, for sure. I love that, bro. I would love that, brother. I would love that, brother, man. Obviously, I ain't finna put nothing on this internet, so we'll chop that. We'll chop about that under one of my posts or something. We'll get it going like that. But I was just, reading some books that I got. I've already read a few times. I'm trying to really get into reading more, and stuff like that. I still gotta work on this mixtape. I want to drop this mixtape too. Yeah. We gonna work on that outside of this, but yeah, for sure. Trying to read more. And look at us back then. We wasn't trying to read then, was we? Nigga was trying to get the females numbers. Nigga wasn't even trying to read the book. But yeah, hooping, man. Hooping saved my life, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Playing basketball saved my life. God put me on that basketball court, man. God gave me that basketball. And when y'all see me out there, he be out there talking to me, man. I wish my homie was here. My homie Jimmy, he passed away. He was cold too. That's another person right there. I guarantee you, man. Y'all would have seen my boy. And you know who he remind me of, y'all? Y'all know who my homie Jimmy remind me of for real? Bro remind me of Michael Jordan, bro. I promise you I'm not exaggerating. Anybody that know, my people that know, I used to be a Bulls fan, fam. I even got the label tatted right here. I used to be a big Bulls fan. Especially being from Chicago, bro. Yeah, D-Rose played for him. Once D-Rose got on the Bulls, I became a humongous Bulls fan. But when he got traded, I stopped. But then my boy Zach LaVine was playing for them too. So I was kind of still watching them. But I was an obsessed NBA fan, being that I was a hooper, man. And man, bro, you live and you learn, brother. I sure ain't no more. I got a Bulls hat. I don't even want it no more. I don't even want it, bro. All because of what just happened. I don't even wear it, bro. I should sell it. If you was around, I would have gave it to you for free. Or anybody who want a Bulls hat, I would have just gave it to y'all free. I don't like the Bulls no more. I don't like the NBA no more, to be honest with you. I don't like none of these industry things that's of this world. I'm cool on that stuff, bro. Yeah, I'm honored. I'm honored to say, like, bro retired. They retired bro number. And I got a good topic we can talk about because I hear a lot of people ask people this. And being that I went to high school with them and like living in the trenches of Chicago, I heard this question. They say, who had a bigger impact, Mike or D Rose? And I'm gonna be honest to you, D Rose. D Rose had a bigger impact. And I'm gonna break it down and tell you why, because I don't rock with a lot of people that spoke on it. I don't know him. But yeah, he had a bigger impact because D Rose was from the trenches. No disrespect to Michael Jordan. D Rose was from the trenches of Chicago. And you know how many the hood dudes right now from Chicago and cities and states worldwide that's carrying guns but could play better than me, D Rose, Kyrie can play better than a lot of people. He gave them hope, y'all. Especially out here, he gave us hope. He gave hood dudes hope. Like, hey man, you probably block, but you can still, you can still hoop, man. You know what I'm saying? You can hoop. Yeah. You got it? I wouldn't say you got it, but like, I'm done. I got it. Huh? Everything good though. I was gonna downsize that and put like some in a smaller container, and then things like that. But so yeah, D Rose had a way bigger impact than Mike. You know, and this ain't like saying Mike ain't have a good. Mike had a decent impact, but Mike's impact was just like it was real commercial, bro, to Chicago. That's why everybody keep wearing Mikes. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody keep wearing Mikes. His impact was just more commercial to me, but D Rose's impact was more felt in the trenches of Chicago. He helped the trenches. Mike helped everybody corporate wise. D Rose helped everybody in the hood. But yeah, heartfelt. He was more heartfelt. It wasn't just like it wasn't just him getting drafted and being one of the youngest MVPs. It was like, damn, bro, from the trenches though. You know what I'm saying? Like his brother and them from the trenches, his family from the trenches. It made you look like, dang, if I put my mind to something and pursue it, I do have a chance to make it out. I can make it out. Just like I had seen a video about, this is a random topic too. It's about Chief Keef music. You do understand, y'all do gotta understand, like us Chicago people, a lot of Chicago people, they did rap bad because of America creating our city of Chicago to be such a corrupt city. That's why a lot of guys keep rapping, and that's why drill rap was created, because America made it a drill society where you either kill or be killed. So it wasn't like a lot of them dudes was rapping for fun about killing. They was rapping because that's the society that they created out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not applauding them for rapping about it. I'm just saying it's just the truth. Truth will set you free. You know what I'm saying? So if you're surrounded by people getting killed, then you gotta probably kill somebody, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, you more than likely gonna end up rapping about it because it's on your conscience. You know what I'm saying? It's like you see it, you feel it, whatever the case may be. Even if you ain't killing nobody, you still end up rapping about it because it's the society that you live in. And I'm not condoning any type of violence. I don't want nobody rapping about violence either. I'm just speaking as a Chicago brother, just understanding, a lot of things. Yeah, D Rose, he definitely cold. What happened with Giannis? He getting traded or something? Giannis getting traded? What happened? I told you I ain't watched the NBA in years, bro. I might watch some highlights or something every now and then, but like I don't even do that as much as I used to. Protecting that on you. What else are you? Yeah, projecting that on you. What else are you supposed to do? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, what you supposed to say? It's almost like set for you to be a corrupt person because, like, say for example, you just moved to Chicago, right? And you don't know nothing about the neighborhoods, but the block that you live on, let's say they extort people. You just moved there. You're not like from there or whatever, right? So as you walk into the bus stop or as you getting in your car, you end up getting robbed because the block that you live on, it was a heavy beef going on. So now what's going to happen? You're going to turn around and you're going to pick up a weapon and you're going to say, man, I'm not never letting this happen to me again. And they might try you again. They might try to take your life and then you might have to defend your life. So it's like, it's a lot of different things that come into play that change the narrative. And the inside scoop Oh, yeah, I feel it. I'm definitely getting sleepy, y'all, for sure. Uh, yeah. Yeah, they gonna do it. They gonna do it regardless. You said that right, bro. 100% right, bro. They gonna do it regardless, fam. People gonna talk about you doing right or wrong, man. So you just keep going. You just keep going in your life, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I got a lot of more content I gotta work on. I ain't been editing my videos lately. Kind of somewhat of a rough day, but not really. Oh man. Whew. Yep. You know you're getting older when you talk a lot and you end up getting sleepy from talking. Now, let me stop playing. I'm sleepy from overall the whole day today period, man. Ah man. Yeah, I had to do. I gotta do more. I gotta do more basketball lives, man. Talk to the people, man, about my talent, about how I feel about things. You know what I'm saying? So people can understand, like me as a hooper and how I view things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know it's honor. It's an honor. It's an honor, bro. It's an honor, little bro. It's an honor to have you speak with me. I got people in here, bro, that been watching me that still ain't said nothing, bro. And I've been on here for an hour and 27 minutes. So I'm grateful to be able to talk to you at a consistent pace. You ain't a robot. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an honor, bro, to have somebody after losing so many family members and friends and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got my wife for sure who got my back forever. But you know, it's definitely a blessing to have like you pull up when you see people pulling up on me, they saying one and two words and they ain't even really supporting me. They just, what up, man? How you doing, man? And then they just leave. Like, damn, people don't even be wanting to be real, you know. Um, but yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Shout out to Brighton too. I don't know where he at. He probably sleep. I ain't even tell you, baby. Frankie came in the live today. I ain't seen them in a ain't seen them in a long time. I'm talking about I'm talking about I haven't seen them in my live streams. She used to come in a lot. I haven't seen her in a minute, but it's all love, you know that, man. And yeah, man, they not human, man. A lot of people not human, bro. Cause you know when you're not human, you don't have a conscience, you don't have a soul. You just like this right here. This what people is. They just nothing, bro. They ain't got nothing. They spiritually dead, bro. They spiritually dead. So yeah, man, I'm gonna chop it up with you on the next one, bro. Uh, you already know what it was with that situation too, so let me know, and we'll chop it up from there. And to everybody else that see this, or anybody else that's weird as ever still here, man, you really weird for watching me this long and not saying nothing. And it's all good. God bless everybody. Like I say, shout out to my people, shout out to Lil Bro, shout out to the real ones out there. Oh snap. I'm messing up my outro. I'm messing up my outro, bro. Straight up. Yeah, man, I love y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all stay prayed up. Keep God first.